That's cool.
Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why do you talking I'm overseas?
Gotcha.
When I move, it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play, and then it is time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it that you do? Why you always rapping about it that you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's stuck like that. If it's up like that, it's stuck like that.
Sometimes my feelings are
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, I don't know. We're close. I think we only won 2 games so far.
They go play action. Mayfield. Swinging this out for Pollard. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. 2nd and 7.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's
Mayfield off the play fake. Got an open man. That's David the Joker, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Cowboys at 3-5, 2 games under 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
You talk about this Giant defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
My face on.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
You can Michael, you have him right now. Hey, if you want him, hey.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a
essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Yeah, you tripping.
Throwing Jones.
Major tripping.
And that is incomplete.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
So you
They've
not
got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
trading to me.
On fourth down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
It don't matter. Run,
So a
play,
change of
let me get
possession
it.
here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year.
Yeah,
Very
they forced me
uneven
to
start.
go.
It's
You
certainly
ain't
not
treating
an
me
ideal
right.
position to be in at the halfway point of the season. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big boys. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield flushed out right. But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds.
Touchdown, Cowboys! C.D. Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Again, it's Barkley. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 9 yards that time.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now Jones. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot.
They should have done it third, that
Wasn't
motherfucker.
one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
We're trading people.
2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much.
Touchdown, Giants! Harris Campbell, 39 yards. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Giants 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
First down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A first down carry for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside inside the 10 to the
you ain't got
7.
ability.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A good run there off right tackle in an
I
old school
understand what
NFL
you're saying.
football.
You might
The
got
right side, the
a good
offensive line,
D-line.
often known as the nasty
But
side.
Carson
The
is
left
one of the
side,
best players
usually
in
the
the
technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons
You
2009,
not got the right
2010.
traits on him.
That's how they
None of
constructed
that.
their
Like,
offensive line.
you got else, like, out of all them traits,
They'll
Eric
try
said
to
is the
run
only
for it
one
with
that you got
Barkley.
good.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now
No, you
1
got
back.
a
A pair of
two?
first
Oh,
downs and
my
here a
goodness.
loss of yardage.
You literally have a demon just sitting there. Like, you
2
know,
minutes
just
remaining in the
sitting there.
first half. 10-7 our score.
Like, bro,
Nothing on first down, so the ball
Carson
remains
is the
at the
best
8-yard
defensive line,
line.
the second
2nd
best
and goal.
line now good in there. You don't got edge threat. I mean, you don't got inside stuff. No outsiders. Pass protected. Like,
They'll run it
I
again
know
with
you might
Barkley.
not use him, but
And he maneuvers
if
his
you ain't
way
gonna
down
trade
to
him to
the
me,
3-yard line.
don't trade him to nobody.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to
You
set
give
up
him
a
away with
3rd
me.
and
I'm just
goal.
letting you know.
This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something to develop slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your
Yeah,
hands.
after the game, look at his face.
And it's
Take one.
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10.
Cowboys 10. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here is 3rd and 5. Mayfield on play action. Steps away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we've got a football game going.
And it's taken in at the 9. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Okay, here we go.
Here's second and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Jones going to change it up here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt, 61 yards. And the Giants are able to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you to bigger errors.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Dexter Lawrence breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long for Mayfield.
This pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer move.
There he goes, right side.
Saquon Barkley.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A first down throw for Mayfield.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
And the Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones now throwing to start the drive.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
That pass was on the pass cam, but it's
And the
going to see that
Cowboys are going to
big
take over here up near the 40.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Good job, Danny.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. handoff. Barkley running left. Fights off the defender. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Giants 1st down.
Barkley, inside handoff. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Up from his safety spot to charge in and make the play, Landon Collins. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Up the middle with Barkley. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Giants 38, Cowboys 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Flush to his right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He finds his man, Pollard. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another